Hi families, I hope you're doing well. I did not do a video announcement last week. There weren't a ton of announcements, but this week is kind of different, so I wanted to make sure you got this information as soon as possible. So just 5 quick things. I'll try to make them quick. First of all, Easy CBM. So last week I sent an email to all the learning coaches of the students asking that you have your student log in and complete their math assessment. So the subject of the email said, math assessment, please complete by April 12th. So just a reminder to try to get that done this week. I do need them all completed by the end of the school day next Friday, if we could please. If you did not receive that email, it is probably because you are a new enrolling student and your account was not created. So I'll be in contact with you to have you complete that in our live lesson classroom. So I just wanted to make you aware that does need to be completed, and if it could be done by next Friday, that would be great. The second announcement is for learning coaches. In your email account that the school sets up for you, you received a form they wanted you to fill out, or they asked you to go into the data view or something like that, but it's an intent to return for next year. So we're just trying to get some preliminary information, preliminary numbers and things like that. For who will be returning to REACH. We hope that all of you will be returning. We love our students here, we love our families, and I know that 3rd grade teachers are looking forward to their new group of students. But if you could fill that out if you haven't yet, that would be awesome. They did just ask us to reach out to you and make sure that you know that that is in your email, and if you could fill it out, that would be great. My 3rd/4th point, progress reports were published this morning, but I ran them and I started publishing them, and I was about halfway through and I realized I did not put in temporary zeros. So I want you to know that the progress reports that I ran this morning are not reflecting temporary zeros. So if you do log into your student's grade book, or you do log in and go to your student's grade book and things look different compared to the progress report you were sent, that's because I did sit here and I added those. So I'm very sorry about that. I just want to make you aware, but that's also helpful so you know what areas, if there was a drop, what areas they might be behind in, or where they might be missing some assessments, so those being like quizzes and tests. Portfolios are a big one, so if that is the case, you kind of have a better picture of where your student stands with their grades. So again, be looking for those progress reports, but do remember, temporary zeros are not reflected on those. Their grade books are up to date though. And then my last thing is, as of today, well, starting Monday, because today's pretty much over, we have 40 days left of school. Yes, 40. So from Monday until the last day of school, June 6th, we are down to 40 school days. I didn't account for spring break, which is April 18th, 19th, and 22nd. And I did not count Memorial Day either, because we do not have school that day. So starting Monday till the end of the school year for the students, there are 40 school days. If your child has overdue lessons, it is imperative that they use some time in the evenings, carve out time on the weekends, and though I hate saying this, some time over spring break would be very beneficial. I would love to see all the students caught up and on track before we head to May, because it is going to get very crazy, and everyone's going to be winding down, finishing up lessons. I have some students who are on track and going to be finishing up their science courses here soon, so it's going to get real kind of crazy. So it is in your best interest to try to carve out some time so your students can get those lessons complete and caught up. I'm really expressing this to students, really honestly, that have 5 or more, we'll say more than 5 overdue lessons, because what happens is any lessons that aren't complete for today, so let's say they do 4 of their 5 that one, and now becomes an overdue lesson. And if each day we're adding 1 to 2 overdue lessons, it's compounding and it's growing and growing. So it is imperative that we get those done. Art, ed tech, all of those. I know some of us have some growing ed tech overdue lessons and things, but please remember those classes have to also be done by June 6th. So please try to find some time to get those caught up, so you do not get to May and it's crazy, or you're not crunching and working up until June 6th and things like that. Students do have to record academic hours up until June 6th, even though their classes aren't done. But I will, like I did at the end of last semester, I will send out some suggested activities that you can do. I will create educational activities on Prodigy accounts, which you all have, and I can resend out login information. You can always visit Extra Math and visit memorial or museums and stuff like that. Those are all really great educational things, science centers and things like that. So if your student is coming to the end of May and they are finishing their courses, please remember they do still have to have 5 academic hours of school each day, but they can be filled in with some other great ideas that I'll send out to you. So but if they are having overdue lessons, or they do have overdue lessons, please try to get those things caught up before we head into May. I will be out for testing 2 weeks in April, and some of the days of the weeks in April, and then in May I will let you know when they are. I will send out recordings or send you links to other teachers' live lessons, so your student is not missing instructional time. So be looking for those in the upcoming weeks. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. 717-220-8812 is my phone number. Call or text that number. You can send me a webmail or snag me in live lesson. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I hope you get some sunshine, to have some sunshine this weekend, and to see everyone ready and raring to go on Monday. Talk to you later. Bye.